Hello. Welcome back to the channel. And I'm doing a blind reaction to the skills. I made a separate video for the cards specifically. Now I'm gonna do the skills. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Hero Alliance. Reasons for skill rebalancing. We are strengthening some character exclusive skills to make them easier to use. Exceeds Galaxy. This skill is given a harder activation condition to reduce the strength of Galaxy decks. Okay. Oh, also Golem Hall. I actually missed that. Okay. These are the only 3 skill rebalances. I find that interesting. I feel like some other skills could have been hit, but I didn't go out my way to address any of the skills because, in all honesty, you can virtually never predict what skills are going to get hit when. Only specific time frames, like the Rose Dragon Tier 0 meta, that was a perfect time to try and predict skills. But for this specifically, okay, Golem Hole, Hero Alliance, I didn't think they were going to touch any of these skills, and I find it interesting that they're going to even touch Hero Alliance, considering that this is like kind of irrelevant. And there's other skills that need buffs too, like Hero Alliance could have stayed where it's at. I don't remember what Golem Hole does, but skills that need to be addressed are that freaking Paladin skill, the Blackluster Soldier skill, the Favorite Duel skill. Galaxy Eyes, I think this was kind of anticipated, but let's see what they do. Okay, starting off with Hero Alliance. During this duel, you can normal summon set Elemental Hero Neos without tributing. Once per duel. The following effect can be used the turn you have normal summon Neos, add 1 super poly or 1 polymerization, miracle contact, miracle fusion from outside of your deck, and send 2 of 6 different random Neospatian monsters from outside of your deck to the graveyard and add divine Neos to the... Did they do this before? Send 2 of 6. I think that, no, this clause was already in this skill. I'm tripping. Okay. The skill will only activate if you begin the duel with a deck that follows the conditions below. 10 Elemental Hero, 5 fusions, no fusions, Elemental Hero. What? What's different before? Wait. Then send 2 random Neospatian monsters from outside of your deck to the graveyard. And then this says send 2 of 6 different random Neospatian monsters from outside of your deck to the... What? I don't understand what that changes. I don't understand. Then send 2 of 6 different random I don't know. Let me know in the comments what is different about this skill specifically, because it doesn't seem like there's anything in particular that makes this any easier. At least 10 hero monsters with no hero monsters other than elemental hero monsters. At least 10 hero monsters, no hero monsters other than elemental hero. Okay. Extra could be 5 fusion monsters, no fusion monsters other than elemental hero, Neos, or Neospatian. It's the same thing. So this is basically a garbage rework, and nobody asked for this and nobody cares. Continuing, send 1. I don't even know if the skill is relevant. I don't even care to look at it. The number 1 skill that everyone wants to see is Galaxy Xyz. I'll just go over Golem Hole just for some of the viewers that do care about it. Golem Hole, send 1 level 8 Earth rock type monster that can be normal summoned or set to the graveyard from your hand and 1 fossil fusion. And add 1 fossil fusion or a card with fossil fusion in its text. Okay, that remained the same. This skill can only be used once per duel if you begin the duel with a deck that contains the following conditions: 7 monsters, no monsters other than rock type monsters. The extra deck has 5 fusion monsters and no fusion monsters other than fossil fusion. Fossil fusion monsters can be used turn 2 and onward. Oh, okay. That's the only difference. They just did it so you can do it whenever. Okay, sure. What am I missing in this skill though? During this duel. Oh, send 1 card from your hand to the graveyard and add 1 super poly. And this says also once per duel on the following effect can be used. Oh, so you don't have to discard anymore. Okay, wow, that's actually crazy. Because when you add Super Poly, one of the main issues was this with the skill was that you had to discard a card, right? So you would discard a card, add Super Poly, and then you still need materials in the hand so you can actually activate your Super Poly. Now there was cards that you can use to kind of get around that, so you still have a discard in hand. But for the most part, it was overall disadvantageous. But with the update, that's actually nice that they kind of removed that you no longer have to discard. This 2 of 6 random different Neo-Spatial monsters, I don't think that really changes anything. I don't think that's different from this. And send 2 random Neo-Spatial monsters from outside the deck to the graveyard and add Elemental Hero Divine Neo to your extra deck. From outside, yeah. So I think that is the same. They just worded it different, which is weird. But yeah, not having to discard anymore, that's actually bonkers. That is amazing. So this was a great buff to the skill. I like this. Now, for the skill that everyone has been waiting for. Oh! There we go. Now, Xyz Galaxy. Send 1 Galaxy monster from your hand and 1 from your deck to the graveyard. Then you can use one of the following effects once per turn. Each effect can be used once per duel. Holy shit. And I saw a lot of people predicting that this was going to be the case. Especially this once per duel part. Wait. Okay, I read that wrong. Well, I processed it wrong. I'm thinking that either effect can only be used one. Like if you use one, you can't use the other. But no, both of them are still live throughout the entire duel, right? Send 1 Galaxy monster from your hand and 1 from your deck to the okay. Add 1 Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon. Whoa. Add 1 Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon from outside of your deck to the extra deck. If you Xyz summon Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon this turn, you can also Xyz summon by using Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon control material 1 time only. So wow. They straight up stripped Photon Lord from the skill. Nobody expected that. Nobody expected that. And I this is actually crazy, yo. And you know what? I'm actually not even mad at this. I just don't know what Galaxy Eyes turn 1 is going to look like. They straight up stripped Photon Lord from the skill, so that card is not even in the game anymore. Like, there's no way you can even access that card. That's actually crazy. That is crazy. I'm surprised they did that. I would have never predicted that. Have they done that before? I don't think Konami has ever stripped a card from a skill like this. So, this is unprecedented. Wow, that's actually crazy. I know a lot of Galaxy haters are jumping for joy right now, and you guys, you know, I mean, I feel like a lot of you guys were complaining a little bit too much, but I mean, the skill is pretty much the same. I mean, you have to add 10 before it was 8, right? Oh no, it was always 10. It was always 10. Yeah, so you guys no longer have to do a Photon Lord. Galaxy Eyes is pretty much strictly a turn 2 deck now, unless they want to add traps to their deck, which is probably going to happen. And in all honesty, I'd rather see 1 Photon Lord over a full back row Galaxy Eyes deck. But I mean, hey, this is what you guys wanted, so this is what you guys got. In all honesty, I feel like there's some more skills that could have been buffed and some more skills that could have been taken care of. I saw some people predicting that monster move was going to get nerfed, and I'm glad they didn't nerf that, because I mean, only one deck is abusing that skill, and they should have nerfed that deck even harder, which is Mech Knights. But they decided to leave it as it is. I mean, they didn't leave it as it is, but the limit that they have on it won't suffice. But I mean, these are okay for now. I don't really play Golem Hole. Hero Alliance, this is a good buff to the skill. And the Galaxy Eyes, I don't even know what to say about this. I mean, I'm actually shocked. I don't think we've ever seen this before in this game. But yeah, this was a decent hint. It could have been worse, in all honesty. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Have fun with not being able to access Photon Lord anymore.